Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne Wagner and I do a daily numerology and astrology blog as well as lots of other videos that you'll see on my YouTube channel, and so thank you for joining me. We are doing the numerology and astrology for January 16th, 2022. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 14, and if you add the 1 and the 4 together, you get the number 5. The number 5 is an earth energy number. It's a feminine number. It's a magic number, but specifically more feminine magic, which is why it's also the symbol of the pentagram. And so all those types of systems that have been thought of as evil and dark, but there's more numerological meaning than just that. So the number 5 actually is a symbol of human life. In fact, it represents all of life, the process of giving birth to life. That's why it's the feminine number, and it represents the combination of the first even number, the number 2, and the first odd number, the number 3. To the ancient Pythagoreans, the number 1 was considered neutral and the starting point. The number 5 is the number of earth, fire, air, water, and space. But to Plato and many that rigidly studied the Bible, they believed that the number 5 was evil because when you engage in the 5 senses, oh my, that brings about seduction, desire, and pride. What is clear is that the number 5 is all about the creation of life, and to do that, one must embrace our passionate nature and the biological compulsions that help propagate the species. Eastern philosophy refers to the 5 graces, which are sight, sound, touch, smell, and taste. Only when we embrace all of these can we fully experience what life is offering. Notice today what life offers you in your personal journey. Be willing to embrace this physical world. Recognize that as a human body, there are sensations that draw us deeper into experiencing our life in ways that support us in fully being here now. The astrology today. It's kind of a tricky day. The Mercury Retrograde is in full swing for the next 3+ weeks. Patience is going to be a challenge. You're going to have to repeat yourself, as many will feel distracted and overwhelmed emotionally. It is a time to listen to others with a critical ear so we can discover those pieces that we might be missing. But be careful to not let the prejudices and opinions of another make you fall into another's dysfunctionality. Expect disruptions to the natural flow of things, all things, mechanical and electrical. Despite one's emotional mood, some things will need to be done and will take more effort than you anticipated. Venus is also still retrograde until January 28th, and as these two, Mercury and Venus, are doing a backwards 2-step, things could get problematic. Be more careful when inputting things into systems. You can too easily type something in wrong. Pushing right now with these 2 planets in retrograde will only end in frustration. Do not allow others to demand a deadline out of you until after February 3rd. You don't need to explain why. Just say you are swamped and cannot promise that timeline, but that you will do what you can. Do not take an already upsetting historical moment and put more pressure on a hectic life. Our health just cannot take it for the rest of this month. Because Mercury and Mars will semi-square this evening, it makes us feel more nervous and tense. Know that impatience reflects having taken on too much. The Sun and Pluto align, and this adds to the intensity that continues unabated in our relationships and lives. While we want to have a semblance of control, the truth is that life is pressing down on us, and the gravity of life seems intent to force us to change. But the problem is that rushing right now will not be the best choice. Self-control starts within. Mastery comes later. The moon tries to calm the savage beasts within as it moves through the calming and kind sign of Cancer. But the moon has its work cut out for it today. Calmness, while ideal, might seem just out of reach. And my quote for today. I look at those that have passed away. I know they are up there enjoying the play that life down here offers for them to review, and it gives them a perspective that feels very new. In this density, it is sometimes hard to define what is important in so much that is sublime. We miss those things that should seem so very clear, and we miss out on moments with those we hold dear. So today, make a choice to see beyond the self and stop putting those we love on the back shelf. They deserve our love in powerful ways because too many are leaving at these end of days. And my blog for today. Life offers silence and noise. It takes patience to listen and wait with poise. There are many moments when listening is the key. We are not here to force others to see. We are here to let them explore, and sometimes we may be able to open a door to those places that are hard to find. Occasionally, we may try to remind what they seem to refuse to see, but never try to make another into another me. Each person must find their own way. Each person learns to decide and weigh what is aligned for them at this moment in time and what will assist them in the meantime. Look at those places that others can obviously see, but to which we are blind and carry debris. It is hard to notice how our views of this life reflect so much of our internal pain and strife. Those pains cause us to harm our souls still and make us drink very dangerous swill. Thanks, everyone.